welcome to Aussie Pub Trivia. I am your quizzing pal Tara, and this is yet another Aussie Pub Trivia. I've got 4 rounds for you today. I've got Pop Goes for Culture, I've got Who Am I, which is the new round, I've got music and general knowledge. Okay, quick intro. Scan the QR code that is on the screen at the moment. That will take you through to a Google form that I mark. You can also just play old school with pen and paper. Just comment your score. Let me know what you've got so I can include you on my scoreboards. If you're from the future and you're playing this not live, also comment your score. That way I can update our leaderboards. We can have them go forever and ever. Okay, I am putting up a time to skip to if you don't care about updates. But if you do, I actually only have one update and it's not even trivia related. There is another Palestinian March of Solidarity happening on the 24th of August. If you can make it, please do. The only way that protests work is with ongoing and rolling support. That's the way they worked in the 70s, that's the way they've worked in the 90s, that is the way they're going to work now. So if you've even got like the tiniest amount of you going, oh, I should probably do something, just go and be a body. Just go and be a body in the street, walk with us. It's so calm, it's so lovely. A gentleman bought me juice after one this week. It was lovely. So please join in on the 24th of August if you can. I'm also putting up an Instagram handle. Go and follow them for more information. Okay, now that I've done being political, the scoreboard this week, we have in 3rd place, Taco Night with Halo on 48 points. Not the strongest week for you guys. Let's see if we can do better this week. 2nd, we have Maximum Jacqueline. Well done, darling. Strong week for you this week. 54 points. Well done, babe. And finally, 1st, with a perfect first round. They got every single question correct in the ranking round last week. It is Dalton's Disciples. Well done, Dalton. I think you'll enjoy a surprise this week. Okay, let's get on with the quiz, you little beauties. I'll see you in a minute more.
Are you guys in for pub trivia? Oh yeah, I love pub trivia.
Oh yes, sounds great, sounds great.
Let's kick it off with pop culture, where we've got 11 questions. Question number 1. What is the name of the 2008 Joss Whedon directed YouTube musical that features Neil Patrick Harris and Felicia Day? Question number 2, I'm going to show you a trailer for a brand new video game. Please name the video game.
What hurts more are the memories unmade, the conversations we'll never have, the time we'll never spend.
We exist for as long as she wants.
The Paintress, Magnuma, they will pay.
Break the cycle! It will only destroy the last tie you have to each other.
There's so many questions left to answer.
Look around. He just wants you to fly. Time for the greatest expedition in history. Let's celebrate.
Question 3. This week, this one's a little bit tricky. Who is the common actor in these 3 films? And we've got Crazy Rich Asians, Jumanji: The Next Level, and Renfield. And they are in a key role in all 3 films. Question 4, I'm gonna play you an audio quote. I wanna know what movie is this quote from? And for a potential bonus, 2 points if you get the date perfectly correct, what year was the movie released?
Wax on, right hand. Wax off, left hand. Wax on, wax off.
Oh, need a hand? Yeah, not just browsing, thanks, Mom. For just browsing, thanks. This is a celebrity's eyebrows. I'd like to know, whose brows are these? For question 6, I'm going to show you a still from 2 different movies. Just name the movie for 1 point each. Question 7. This one is for Dalton's disciples this week. Name the nostalgic cartoon or kids show from its theme song.
Have you ever felt like this? Have strange things happen? Are you going round a twist? Have you ever felt like this? Have strange things happen? Are you going round a twist? Well, have you heard the word about the bird and the spider? It wiggled and wriggled and jiggled inside her. Well, have you ever felt like this? Have strange things happen? Are you going round a twist? Have you ever felt like this?
Question 8. This one's a little bit different again. Name the public awareness campaign from the jingle.
Set fire to your hair, poke a stick at a grizzly bear, eat medicine that's out of date, use your private parts as piranha bait.
We're into our trinity of difficult questions, the ones that you can be extra smug about if you get correct. Question 9 is our cinema question. What are the real names of the writer-director combo Jay and Silent Bob? And you'll get a point for both names. Question 10 is our literature question. What is the name of the novel that begins with this quote? It was the best of times, it was the worst of times. And question 11, our artistic question. What is the name of this artwork? And for that bonus point, who is the artist? And that is the end of our Pop Goes the Culture round. Stick around for our brand new one that I'm trialing. Ooh. Welcome to Who Am I? I don't even have a video opener for this one yet. It's a brand new round. So let me know how it goes. Let me know if you like it or not, because as you know, I do listen to your feedback. So for Who Am I, you're going to get 4 facts about an individual, starting from obscure to gradually more known facts. Guessing correctly early will get you higher points, and question 5 is worth double points, as always. The way scoring works on this one, if you get it from the first hint, you'll get 4 points, 3, 2, then 1 if you get it on the last hint. So you're always still scoring points. So as an example, if I gave you the hints, I was born in 1989, I was raised on a Christmas tree farm, red is my signature colour, and my latest tour, Eras, was the highest selling tour of all time. These hints all relate to Taylor Swift, so that would be the answer. This week, all of the Who Am I's are fictional characters, so you're looking for people who are not real this week. So then, let's get going. So question number 1, who am I? There is a statue of me at London Zoo. My human friend was based on my author's son. I live in a 100-acre wood. And I love honey. Who am I number 2? I first appeared in comic books in 1962. My initials are an alliteration. I have a part-time job as a photographer. I fight crime as a teenager using special powers. Question number 3. Who am I? I first appeared in a rhyming picture book in 1957. I provide chaotic fun for Sally and Boy. I have many friends, including Thing 1 and Thing 2. I'm known for my red and white striped top hat. Who am I number 4? I was first stitched together in 1955. I love to sit on my log and play banjo. I'm the leader of a whole cast of characters on a variety show. My diva wife and I have been in a complicated relationship since the 1970s. And our final Who Am I? Worth double points. I have appeared in all 6 of the books in my series, which began publication in 1950? I am the youngest of 4 siblings. I was the first to discover the entry to a new world. Out of my siblings, I am the most loyal to Aslan. And that was the Who Am I round. What did you think? Let me know, please. I love to improve, you know this. We are already at the answers somehow. It's going really quick this week. All right, we'll start off with the questions for Pop Goes the Culture. For question 1, I asked you to name the YouTube musical that features Neil Patrick Harris and Felicia Day. That is Dr. Horrible's sing-along blog. If you haven't seen it, go and watch it. It is a masterpiece of cinema. Question 2, this brand new game's trailer is for Claire Obscura Expedition 33. Who is the common actor in those 3 films? This was Awkwafina. As I said, she's in a prominent role in all 3 films. She's just not on any of the posters. The film that I was playing you a quote from this week, Wax On, Wax Off, is from The Karate Kid, which was released in 1984. So 1 point for 1983 or 1985, 2 points for 1984. These eyebrows belonged to the one and only, the adorable Teddy Cruz, who has just published his first children's book. So if you have kiddies, maybe get them a Teddy Cruz book. That's awesome. I showed you these 2 stills and asked you to name the films. This was The Fall from 2022 and Inside Out from 2014. Well done if you got both of those. This week, because Dalton's disciples asked me to, and I am a benevolent dictator, I played Round the Twists theme and intro. I'm considering starting a little rewatch Round the Twist, but add in, trivia and commentary and stuff. I had a look around YouTube and it looks like nobody's done it before, so I am strongly considering it. I love Round the Twist. Great call, Daltons. Great call. And if you want me to put in a clip specifically, let me know what you want. I will put it in. I love making you guys happy. It makes me happy. Our public awareness campaign was Dumb Ways to Die, which was a public awareness campaign that started in Queensland to tell people to be careful around trains. It spun off, became its own cartoon show. It has numerous songs. I think it also has books. It's one of the most successful public awareness campaigns of all time. Moving into our trinity of difficult questions, for the cinema, I asked you what the real names of writer-director combo Jane Silent Bob was. They are Kevin Smith and Jason Mewes. The book that begins with this quote, "It was the best of times, it was the worst of times," is A Tale of Two Cities by Charles Dickens. And finally, in our pop culture round, I asked you to name both the artist and the artwork. This is, of course, Starry Night by Vincent van Gogh. Moving into Who Am I? The imaginary character that has a statue of them at London Zoo, whose human was based on an author's son, who lives in 100-acre woods and who loves honey. That is Winnie the Pooh. Number 2, the fictional character who appeared in comic books in 1962, whose initials are an alliteration, who has a part-time job as a photographer and who fights crime as a teenager using special powers. That is Peter Parker or Spider-Man. Number 3, the fictional character who appeared in rhyming books in 1957, who provides chaotic fun for Sally and Boy. Yes, he's never named, he's just named Boy. Who has many friends, including Thing 1 and Thing 2, and who is known for his red and white striped top hat. That is Cat in the Hat. Number 4, the fictional character who was first stitched together in 1955, who loves to sit on his log and play banjo, who was the leader of a whole cast of characters on a variety show, and whose diva wife and they have been very complicated since the 1970s. That is the one and the only Kermit the Frog. I hope that you understood my reference to Miss Piggy at the very end there. And our double pointer, they have appeared in all 6 novels. In their book series, which started in 1950, they were the youngest of the 4 siblings. They discovered the entry, the doorway to a new world. And out of all of the siblings, she was the most loyal to Aslan. This was Lucy from the Chronicles of Narnia. Well done if you got that one. I tried to pick an obscure known person, and I hope that Lucy was the perfect one. Double points if you got it at any point during that. So that's the first half of the quiz. Let's keep going though. Let's see what's on the other side waiting for us. It's pretty predictable, I've already told you. But stay around anyway. Guys, it's time for my favorite round. It's the music round. We're going to start off with a juicy 4-pointer, as normal. I have sped up these music video clips, and I've taken away the sound, but I want you to identify both the song and the artist. On question 2, we've got DJ Laika. She's a silly little puppy and she always plays the songs in reverse because that's how she likes it. I want you to name both the song and the artist that she's playing in reverse. Question 3 is a musical true or false. Skrillex was Sonny Moore's AOL username. For those who are too young to know what AOL is, it was like MSN, but back in the day. And if you don't know what MSN was, it was like Facebook Messenger, but before everything was bad. Was Sonny Moore's AOL username Skrillex? True or false? Question 4 is our composer question. Who composed the music for Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets? Was it Danny Elfman, Hans Zimmer, John Williams, or Howard Shore? And here is a little bit of the music just to jog your memory. For question 5, I'm going to play you the first 10 seconds of 2 different songs. I would like you to name both the song and the artist for a possible of 4 points in this question. Question 6, I am playing you a little bit of an instrument there is a picture of an instrument on the screen. What is this instrument? For question 7, because we're saying Wale to yet another great in the music industry, what was Ozzy Osbourne's government name? And you'll get 1 point for both names. For question 8, I've made up a little lyric reading video for you. I would like you to name both the song and the artist for 1 point each. I got the horses in the back. Horse tack is attached. Hat is matte black.
Ooh.
Got the boots, that's black to match.
Oh.
Riding on a horse. Ha! You can whip your Porsche. I've been in the valley. You ain't been up off that porch. Question 9, I'm not doing a Triple J artist this week, but I am still asking you a Triple J question. What song won the Triple J Hottest 100 of Australian songs? And yet another bonus point still, what year was that song released? And finally, name the year that these songs were released. We've got Ayaz's Replay, and we've got Alex Lloyd's Amazing, which featured in the hottest 200 of Australian songs.
Shawty's like a melody in my head that I can't keep on. Got me singing like na 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 every day's like my eyeballs stuck on replay.
And that's the music round. It's all over. Luckily, we've still got general knowledge for you smarties. See you in a second. Welcome to General Knowledge. We're starting off with a fun question. Which Aussie scientist has released books including 50 Shades of Grey Matter, Game of Knowns, Science is Coming, and Disinformation and Other Wicked Myths? Who has released those books? Question 2. What is this a close-up picture of? Question 3, it's our Aussie city question. Which Aussie city has the cleanest air? Is it Hobart, Darwin, or Cooktown, which is right up the peak? Question 4 is our true or false. Timothy Chalamet and Nicki Minaj went to the same school. True or false? Question 5. Are these inventions older or younger than Australia? This week we've got neon lights and radio. Are they older or younger than Australia? For where in the world, I'm going to show you two pictures. One's a little more obscure, one's a little more familiar. I would like you to name the building that is referenced in these photos. You'll get 2 points for guessing it from the first photo and 1 point for the second. Question 7. In what year was the word emoji added to the dictionary? Was it 2009, 2013, or 2015? For question 8, the day that this video drops is called Work Like a Dog Day, and I do not believe in that. So in opposition of Work Like a Dog Day, which country was the first in the world to pass the 8-hour workday? Question 9, I'm gonna play you a little clip of an animal making a noise. Which animal is making that sound? Is it an antelope or a sheep? And finally, question 10. Name the year in which these 3 events happened. TikTok is banned in the United States for less than 24 hours. This channel started, and the court cases of P. Diddy, Luigi Mangione, and Erin Patterson happened simultaneously. And that's the whole quiz. But stick around for the answers. They're pretty fun. Sometimes I ramble in them.
Yeah!
Okay, it's time for some answers. Let's do it. Starting off with music. The first of these video clips was Video Kills the Radio Star by the Buggles, which was released in 1980. It was also the first music video to be shown on MTV. Bit of trivia for you there. And the second one was Watermelon Sugar by Harry Styles, released in 2019. For question number 2, I asked you to identify DJ Leica's reversed song. It was Mr. Brightside by The Killers. True or false, Skrillex was Sonny Moore's AOL username. That was true. It was his AOL username. Question 4, the person who composed the music for Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets was John Williams. I played you the first 10 seconds of 2 different songs. The first one was Where Is My Mind by the Pixies, released in 1988. And the second was Sugar We're Going Down by Fall Out Boy, released in 2005. Question 6, I asked you to name this instrument. It was the cello. Good job if you got the cello. It is difficult to separate the string family. For question 7, I asked what was Ozzy Osbourne's government name. His name is John Michael Osbourne. So 1 point for John, 1 point for Michael. Good job if you got that. And goodbye, Ozzy. Question 8, I asked you to identify the song and the artist from the lyrics. This one was Old Town Road by Lil Nas X, which was released in both 2018 and 2019. My Triple J question this week. I asked you to name the song that won the Australian Hottest 100 of Australian Songs and the year in which it was released. It was Never Tear Us Apart by In Excess, which was released in 1987. So 1 point for 1986, 1 point for 1988. And finally, for question 10, I asked you to name the year of release of these songs. So Ayaz's Replay came out in 2009. So 1 point for 2008, 1 point for 2010, 2 points for 2009. And Alex Lloyd's Amazing came out in 2001. So 1 point for 2000, 1 point for 2002, 2 points for 2001. Moving along to general knowledge. For question 1, I asked you who wrote these 3 books. That was Dr. Carl, our very own science man. What is this a close-up picture of? Some of you may recognize it faster than others. This was a washing machine. Which Aussie city has the cleanest air for question 3? This was Hobart. Question 4, did Timothy Chalamet and Nicki Minaj go to the same school? That is true. They did go to the same school. They went to a fancy performing arts school. Question 5, are these inventions older or younger than Australia? Neon lights are younger than Australia, and so is the radio, both this week younger than Australia. For where in the world, I showed you these 2 images referencing the same building. One of them is an OH&S violation from when it was being built, and the other one is a picture of the finished product. It is, of course, the Empire State Building. Question 7, the year that emoji was added to the dictionary was 2013. I still call them emoticons. For question 8, in opposition of Work Like a Dog Day, I asked which country was the first to implement the 8-hour workday. That was us, Australia, the best country. We used to be the best country and we're not anymore. Join your union. 8-hour workdays are a crock of shit. It should be a 4-day work week and a 6-hour day. Which animal is making that sound? This week, we have an antelope. Sweet little antelope. Did sound like a sheep though. And finally, the year in which TikTok was banned for less than 24 hours, this channel started, and P. Diddy, Luigi Mangione, and Aaron Patterson were all in court at the same time. This was this year, 2025, right now. That's happening now. I'm going to give 1 point for 2024, but I am not giving any points for 2026. You do not get points for being in the future.
And that's all for this week. Oh, it was a lovely little quiz this week, wasn't it? Okay. Remember to let me know if you enjoyed Who Am I, or if you have any hints, tips, tricks for getting better at the trivia. Also, please let me know if you would be interested in watching Around the Twist kind of commentary, trivia type thing. I love pop culture, and you guys know I fashion myself as a pop culture historian. So I would love to put it together. Let me know. Okay, bye!